Yes, no, Jesse Lee Peterson is gay. Pretty sure. Okay, Ethan, I guess, is debating Jesse Lee Peterson. Clip channels, do not post my reaction to this video. Okay? Do not. Ethan will strike them. Do not post my reaction, me reacting to this video. Ethan will strike them, and he has every right to do so. Do not post this shit.
Giving you lines. How did it's extremely.
That was a decent interview. I wish that they were able to broach further truths. You know what I mean? That is not how you react to that question when you don't smoke cocks. All I have to say. Yes, no, Jesse Lee Peterson is gay. Pretty sure. I mean, when he basically said, "Oh, don't ask me about that question," and you saw the fear of God in his eyes, I think like he altered a little too quickly. Here's another clip of you cooking JLP.
Did you vote for Hillary?
Unfortunately.
Beta.
Yeah, she's terrible too.
Why would you vote for her?
I vote out of spite and also because I want to reduce harm. So it's voting for harm reduction. I know that certain groups, certain American citizens and even undocumented citizens that live here would be better off under Democratic leadership, even if it was marginally better off, which is why I made that choice.
So what has the president said or done that you disagree with?
Virtually everything with the exception of some foreign policy issues that he accidentally stumbles into.
Give me an example of something that he's done or said that you disagree with.
Gigantic tax cuts.
You didn't like that?
No, it's terrible.
Amazing.
They contribute to income inequality. You, Jesse, you make a lot of money, so you like the tax cuts. It's going to hurt them and their children.
They got tax cuts in their paycheck.
No, of course, but they get a $5 tax cut when you get $100,000.
You gave all your tax cuts back to the president? Or to the,
what?
Did you receive, except you have a job, right?
Yeah, I do.
And when you received tax cuts, did you give back the money?
I'm confused with that. Is that
did you give back the extra money that you made as a result of tax cuts? Did you just say, no, this is not fair, I'm giving it back? Did you give it back?
Do you think that's how it works?
Did you give it back?
Do you think that's how it works?
Did you give it back?
Of course I didn't give it back. Do you think that's how it works?
You're a hypocrite.
That's how hypocrisy works?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't see you giving it back if you think it's so bad.
I'm talking about handling systemic problems. When you're like, why don't you give back the $5 additional that
You know what's really funny about this? Dude, like the very same people who were like watching this and singing my praises unironically now make this exact same argument pretty much. We as a society, especially on Twitter, have gotten literally dumber, dude. The guy with the maximum amount of brain damage right there, the guy with the maximum amount of brain damage that said those things is basically reflected in the replies of every single one of my tweets. Like that's the average Twitter user now is how they behave. Exactly how they behave.
Here. Do you not think that black people played a significant role? Do you not think that African Americans played a significant role in building this country?
No.
How could you? Oh, okay. All right. Well, do you think white people are better than black people? Let's just get right to it. Do you think white people are better than black people?
Better in the sense that...
What, better in what sense?
I'm about to tell you. In that they create and black people destroy.
Holy crap, dude. Oh, my God. You have black employees. How do they sit here and listen to you peddle this garbage?
It's the truth.
What a garbage perspective, Jesse.
You think black people are better than...
There's no way you actually believe this.
So then
there is no way you're honest. You think, as a black man, that white people are better because black people destroy?
In the sense that they build and black people destroy.
Wait, how?
So let me ask you this. I have the proof.
You have the proof?
I have the proof.
Okay.
But have you noticed that white people will allow black people to come into their beautiful neighborhoods? And then the blacks would come, white people would leave, and the blacks, rather than keeping that going, they would destroy it. Have you noticed they tear it down rather than build on it? Have you noticed that?
No, I have not noticed what you're talking about.
You haven't seen statistics on that?
No, I don't know what you're referencing.
Do
I'm
black people
I'm still
build-
in awe that you are like a real person who genuinely has this perspective. I thought this was just like Uncle Ruckus in the Boondocks.
No,
Like I
this is
thought this
real.
wasn't like a real fucking person,
No,
a
this is
real
real,
human
yeah.
being who genuinely has this perspective.
Do you notice that blacks create ghettos?
No, the government, the system creates ghettos.
Who is the system?
The system is capitalism. It's the American political structure that consistently holds not just black people back, but all people back.
Amazing. He's out of control. It is wild. Like I said, though, just think about this. Think about this. We have now gotten to a point where like there are more Jesse Lee Petersons than ever. Like people who agree with his perspectives, people who basically repeat those things. Nothing to do with this video, but Hasan is the biggest. I say what popular bellend there is. Literally not a single opinion of his own. Cope. Do you think Jesse Lee Peterson is one of the top 5 dumbest people on earth? No. You want to know why I don't think that? Because he has fans. And those motherfuckers are the dumbest people on earth. There is someone out there who is way dumber than Jesse Lee Peterson. That is a person who sits there and listens to Jesse Lee Peterson and says, man, this guy's really cooking. Okay? Like, can you imagine? Amazing.